Hello, Leo. This is the Torahcle with your November 2019 reading energies for the month of 2019. I'm sorry. I've been getting tongue tied, twisted, and all that. It's Mercury retrograde. I'm blaming it on the retrograde. All right. So speaking of which, it is Mercury retrograde in the sign of Scorpio. It started on Halloween. It will go until November 21st. I do personal readings for the Mercury retrograde and all kinds of other readings that I am very good at. Okay. And all of that information will be in the description box. All right. So let's just dive right in. I shuffled the cards off camera and laid them out. I have not looked at any of them, so I don't know what's here. I'm going to reveal to myself as I reveal to you. All right, here on the bottom of the deck is the subconscious influence. It's the hidden influence. And what that means is everything that's happening in the month of November, this is the driving force, whether you're aware of it or not. And this is likely where you're going and what is to be accomplished. We have the Ace of Wands. So you are, first of all, it's a fire card. You are a fire sign. So there is a new beginning, some type of new beginning that you are working towards, whether that's a conscious or unconscious thing here. But everything that happens in this month is to get you to reach this new beginning, new passionate beginning, some type of enterprising, creative soul passion. Okay, new beginning when it comes to your soul's passion, something like that. Okay, so let's look at the overall energy for the month of November for Leo. Ten of Swords. Ooh. All right, Ten of Swords. So, I mean, it looks happy here on this card, right? But traditional Rider-Waite, it's a guy laying in the snow and he has like 10 swords in his back. I call it the dead, done, in the dirt card, okay? It is the card of a complete and utter ending of something. That is the overall energy. So it makes sense, right? If the subconscious energy is a new beginning in something, then something's ending. Okay, if this is what the entire month is trying to get you to accomplish or you know, come to this energy, then it makes sense that something is ending completely. Something is coming to an end. So the overall energy is endings in the month of November. There are endings happening for you, Leo, in the month of November. Okay, so let things end. Let them leave. Do not fight it. Do not resist. Okay. What is the overall challenge? Strength. That's your card. This is connected to Leo. Your overall challenge is strength. I mean, it makes sense. If there are endings happening in the month of November, then it makes sense that strength is your challenge because, you know, letting things go is hard. That shit is not easy, right? Letting go of attachments, letting go of relationships, letting go of things, whatever it is for you, Leo, whatever it is, you know, take what resonates. It's going to be a challenge for you. It'll be hard to stay strong. But you do need to tap into your inner lion, okay, your fortitude, keep your heart open, even while, you know, and I know that sounds crazy, right? Things are being kind of it feels like things are being taken away from you. And it's like, but keep my heart open. Yeah, don't become bitter because you are reaching, you're going towards some new beginning, and new beginnings, although it's unknown usually what that is, it's better, okay? It is better for you. All right, what is your dominant mindset for the month of November? 10 of Pentacles. You got another 10. Tens are all about endings and beginnings, okay? But 10 of Pentacles, you got money on your mind. You've got stability. You know, this is the 10 of Pentacles deals with, you know, wealth throughout the generations, right? It's things that we do to build a foundation for generations to come, for wealth and long-term stability. So you've got money on your mind, you've got stability on your mind, maybe your own business, your own enterprise, maybe your career, but you are thinking about building a solid foundation for yourself and perhaps for your family, if you have a family, for your relationship, your significant other, things like that. That is what is on your mind. Likely because things are ending. Maybe something is ending and it's making you think about the future, right? Things start ending and you're like, whoa, I wasn't prepared for that. How can I better prepare myself for when shit falls apart, right? So that makes sense to me. You got 2 tens though. So you, like I said, there's endings and beginnings happening for you, Leo, in the month of November. All right. What is your dominant feelings and emotions? Got the 9 of Swords. It makes sense. You know what I mean? It makes sense. It makes sense. This is the card of anxiety, fears. You know, you're up late at night. It's hard to sleep. You're worried about things. You know, if things are ending and it's hard for you to deal with letting go of things, you're worried about long-term stability. You know, it makes sense that your emotions, you know, emotionally you're having, you know, you're feeling anxious. You're feeling some fear here. You're worried, but you know, it's mostly in your head or in your, you know, with the 9 of Swords, it's mostly in your head. Okay. You can choose how you want to look at something. You get to choose how you see something. You get to choose your perception on something. Okay. So just remember that while you're feeling that anxiety this month, that it is everything that's happening, everything that's ending, everything that feels crappy, it is all to get you to this Ace of Wands. This is like the outcome card, you know? I'm being nosy. I can hear my mom outside my door, and I keep thinking she's about to knock on the door, and I hope she doesn't, because I'm doing this. All right, let's look at the overall love energy for the month of November for Leo. What is the general love energy? Okay. So perhaps you're breaking up with somebody. That could be one of the endings that's happening. It's the death card here. It could be the end of some type of love relationship. It could be the end of you being single if you're single. It could be the end of a relationship if you're in a relationship. It could be in the end of a phase if you are in a relationship. Maybe not the complete and utter ending, but something is ending in your love life. And it is transforming. It is for transformative purposes. Again, all endings come with a new beginning. All right. 6 of Pentacles. It is so that you can achieve some kind of balance. And maybe this ending is happening because there was a lack of balance. There was a lack of equal give and take. Okay. In your love life. And this is why things are needing to change. That's if you were in a relationship. If you're single, perhaps this is what you're looking for. You're looking for somebody who can equally give to you. You're looking for somebody who can equally do a give and take, you know, an equally oscillating, you know, energy and a vibe. But I feel like you're feeling a little too melancholy to even really, really pursue that. Can you really pursue that feeling this way? You know, the 4 of Cups, like I said, it's a melancholic. Is that a word? You know, this is a very melancholy type energy where you're not really looking at the golden cup of opportunity to make something happen. You're probably like overly focused on this death moment, this ending. It's ending though, and I'm pouting about it. You're probably overly focused on that, and that's why it's difficult for you to really see the golden opportunity here that the 6 of Pentacles is offering. Okay. So that's love. Let's look at money, the money energy for Leo in the month of November. 2 of Wands, the Empress, and the 8 of Cups. Okay. So it looks like you are needing to make a decision when it comes to your money situation. You know, maybe you've been spending money. First of all, the Empress is the mother, so you could just be in like spending stuff on your kids if you're a mom or a parent in general. You're spending a lot of money this month on your kids. You know, maybe they need extra school supplies. Maybe they need new clothes, new shoes or something. Maybe they just want stuff. Oh, you know what? The holidays are coming up. So maybe you're starting your holiday seasonal shopping early. Actually, no, November wouldn't be early. You know, maybe that's on your mind though. Maybe you're deciding to not spend as much money on the holidays as you usually do, because this is the 8 of Cups here. You're kind of abandoning something with the 8 of Cups when it comes to money. Maybe you are deciding to not spend as much money on the holiday season this year. Maybe you feel like you won't be able to. You haven't decided yet. November is not giving you enough information yet on your finances. Maybe your finances are up in the air. Okay. And you're just going to have to wait and see, you know, towards the end of the month. But just know that for the most part of the month, you're not sure, you know, what's going on with your money. I don't see that it's good or bad. I think you're just not sure. You're unsure, okay, if you'll be able to do some of the regular things that you do this month with money. So, it's Mercury retrograde. When you're unsure, and it's especially when it's a Mercury retrograde, do nothing. Don't spend nothing. Don't make no decision until you're sure. That's easy, right? Simple, easy peasy. All right, Leo, what are you releasing in the month of November? Got the 9 of Cups. So you are releasing some dream, some wish that you've had that you've held on to for some time. Makes sense, right? With things ending, you are releasing the idea that things need to stay the same or be permanent. That's what you're letting go of. You're letting go of some wish, some dream. Okay. And it's so that you can move toward a new wish, a new dream with the Ace of Wands. Something new is coming into your life. So what is coming in the month of November? 7 of Cups. Okay. So 7 of Cups is like options. Okay. It's also like using your imagination. It's a very Piscean card. If you know anything about Pisces energy, it's about like your imagination, what you believe, tapping into just the many different things that you have within you that you can use for different things. It's, in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, it has 7 cups, and each cup has like a bunch of different stuff in it. So this can represent yourself, the different cups you have within you, that want to come out, that you want to manifest. But I do feel like it has to do with options, right? Specifically for you, I think what's coming in for you is lots of new options. Since you're having endings and new beginnings and letting things go, then that means you're going to make room for new things, new options, new choices to make, right? That's exciting. That's really exciting, especially if you've been waiting on a specific new thing or a specific new option, then that's going to sound really great to you, of course, right? Okay. So these last 3 cards here, I call this like the signs and syncs to look out for the month of November. That means if you hear, I'll tell you what the sign is by the cards once I turn them over. But this is what you're going to be on the lookout for. If you hear this sign, this word, this number, this name, at any point, then pay attention to that. It means something. Pay attention to when you hear it, what happened just before, what happened right after it, who's saying it. It has a message. It can provide some type of clarity. All right. So let's see, 4 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, and Temperance. I'll read the names because each of these cards have names on them. So we have Cynthia Lee Fontaine, Gia Gunn, Violet Chachki. Okay, I don't know. So maybe people with these names, maybe not. Maybe it means nothing to you. But we have a 4, we have a 9, and we have a 14. So, I think this, you have a couple of 9s out here. I think 9 is a sign. 9 is a number you want to look out for because you got 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords, right? 9 looks like a number that you want to look out for. All right. Temperance, on the traditional Rider-Waite, it has an angel. So maybe angels, the word angel, angel wings, feathers, things like that. Yeah, that's all I'm really getting. That's all I'm really picking up on for the sign. So be on the lookout for that. And then finally, I like to pull a song for each reading. And what that means is like I pull a song just like how I would, how I've pulled tarot cards, right? So I go into my Amazon Music app and I pull a random song from a bunch of playlists, not just my own personal playlist, but just all the playlists that Amazon has. And you may have heard this song, you may not have heard this song. Doesn't really matter. But you can go look up the lyrics. It might have a message in it for you. Maybe you hear someone playing the song during the month, while something's happening and it reminds you of something. This is just there for you for that reason. It might not mean jack sprat to you at all. But here it is. All right, let's get a song for Leo for the month of November. Shuffle playlist.
Shuffling a popular playlist, The High End, on Amazon Music.
Is Downer Love featuring Amy. Okay, I've never even heard of this, but you can Google it. Google the lyrics. Maybe it has a message in it for you. All right. Thank you so much, Leo. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Like the video if you like it, and don't forget to share with your friends. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.